Be you, do you, and always do your best. If you've watched any of my videos to the end, you've probably heard me say this. That's how I end my videos, by telling you and charging you to go out and be you, and to do your best. But how can we really do that? And why is it even important? And what are the benefits of doing that and just being true to yourself in everything that you do? Today in this video, I hope that we can discuss how we can be ourselves, how we can do us, and how we can do our best in everything that we do. The benefits are immense, and I'd like to get into that in another video. But this is how you can be you, and do your best. And without further ado, let's get started. And we start with a very important question. Why does being yourself matter? You ask, why does you being you in your daily life matter? Why is it important for you to embrace authenticity in your life by embracing who you are truly? The first reason why being true to yourself matters is self-acceptance. When you truly embrace who you are, you accept and love yourself as you are, your true self. And this allows you to develop positive self-image, you develop self-acceptance, and you develop self-worth. And these are very strong foundations for personal growth and happiness. And that is all that we are chasing in this life, to grow as a person and to live happy lives. The second reason why it's important to embrace our authentic self is genuine relationships and friendships. When you accept who you are truly, and when you accept yourself, you're able to share yourself to others, and you form genuine connections and meaningful relationships with people that are attracted to you because of who you truly are. And these are the kind of relationships you want to create in your life, where people accept you for who you are, and they know who you are, they accept you, your good and your bad and everything in between, and you're able to create genuine relationships and meaningful, long-lasting relationships. The third reason why embracing your true self is important is emotional well-being. You're not constantly burdened by the need to look a certain way, because you are out there expressing yourself as truly as you are. And so you live your life without the stress and the anxiety of always looking a certain way, because you're always being you in every situation that you're in. For the reason why it's important to embrace your true self is inspiring others. When you have the courage to step out as who you are, truly and authentically, you inspire and you encourage those around you to do the same. And this is so important, especially when you have an aura of influence around you, because you tend to have impact on your friends and those around you, and you encourage them to be better, to be themselves in everything they do. And this can have a really great ripple effect in the lives of a lot of people around you. So it's important that we develop ourselves into accepting who we are and being ourselves in everything that we do. The fifth reason why this is important is it fosters creativity and innovation. And in what ways, you ask? When you're true to yourself, you're open to expressing your thoughts and ideas and perspectives around issues that affect you in your life, with your friends, in discussions, even in your workplace. And this helps to come up with innovations and also to foster creativity, because you're able to share everything that you think about something without the fear of being thought about as not right, because that is what you truly believe in. You express yourself in terms of your thoughts, ideas, and even your perspective. The sixth reason why it is important to embrace authenticity and be your true self is professional success. And this is important in that it allows you to, when you understand your values, they act as your guiding principles, and they guide you into how you you run your life, or rather how you do your things everywhere that you go, especially in your workplace. And also because you believe in yourself and you express yourself as your true self, then you're confident to share your thoughts and perspectives in how things are going on in your workplace. You're able to encourage others to do the same, and this way you're able to grow in your professional in your professional in your professional journey. And also you get to do things that you love because you understand what you love. You get to give your all, and when you give your all in your work and you do your best, then you have more job satisfaction, you are motivated, and there is more productivity and effectiveness in what you do, and all this will lead to your professional success. So it's important to embrace your true self and to be you. It will develop your self-acceptance. It will help you to create and develop genuine relationships. You will have emotional well-being. You will be able to inspire others also to be true to themselves. You will have increased creativity and innovation. And lastly, you will see professional success in your profession. If you're watching this and you are loving this content, consider giving it a like. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to this channel. We move on to the second part, where it's doing you. We have already seen the importance, or why it is important to embrace authenticity and be us in all that we do, to be you in all that you do. But then how do we do that? How do we do us in everything that we do? How can you be you and do you? How can you do you? And before I get into the first point, I'd like to say that embracing authenticity is a journey. It is a process that really requires us to take up self-reflection and intentional actions. So, how can you cultivate authenticity in your life? The first way you can cultivate authenticity is self-reflection. I urge you to take some time and reflect on who you are, on what your values are, what your beliefs are. What are you unique in? What brings you joy? What makes you feel the most fulfilled and satisfied in life? Get to know this thing. The second one is to embrace your imperfections. You're not perfect. No one is perfect. You will never be perfect. So embrace your imperfections. Understand that you will fail, but that the failures and the mistakes, the best thing you can do about them is to take them up as opportunities to learn, because you will never do everything right. You are not perfect and you will never be perfect. So embrace your imperfections, learn from them, and be better. The only thing you can do is to be better, not to be perfect. Or rather, perfection is overrated. The third way that you can cultivate authenticity is to be mindful. Practice mindfulness to cultivate self-awareness. You need to pay attention to your thoughts and your actions and behaviors in different situations, because this is how you see how you live your life. You live in a way that you're mindful, so that you align your values, or rather you align your actions with your values, so that you don't do things that you do not believe you should do. So you need to live a life that is mindful, and practice mindfulness by looking into your thoughts and understanding what's going on. The fourth way is to honor your values. Identify your core values and live by them. Let them be your guiding principles. They will let your core values shape your actions and your thoughts, so that you honor your values. It is very important that you honor your values, because these are like your guide. They guide you. They are your guiding principles. So allow them to influence your actions and your decisions. And that's why it's important that you self-reflect and understand your values and what you stand for. The fifth way to cultivate authenticity is to express yourself. Find a way you can express yourself. It could be through creative outlets like hobbies or something, but find a way to express yourself, and be okay with sharing your opinions, thoughts, and perspectives with people in discussions, even at workplaces, with your friends. Be open to express your thoughts, your perspective, and ideas on all the topics that you discuss. The sixth way to cultivate the authenticity is to set boundaries. And by this I mean learn to say no. If there is one thing that I hope that you were taught in class, as we were taught mathematics, English, and the rest, is how to say no, when to say no, and to whom to say no, and why saying no is important. Because sometimes we feel burdened to always want to fit in with our friends. We fear missing out on some things, but I urge you to learn how to say no. If something does not align with your values and your guiding principles, please say no. Unapologetically, just be okay with saying no to things that don't align with your values. And the last one, number 7, is to surround yourself with positive and supportive friends. You want to surround yourself with people that will encourage you to continue being true to yourself, not people that will ridicule you because of who you are, but they will support you because you are being your true self. People that understand that you will never be the same, and the people that will appreciate your values and your different ideas and different perspectives about life. Surround yourself with such people. So, you can cultivate authenticity by 1, self-reflection, 2, embracing your imperfections, 3, being mindful, 4, honoring your values, 5, expressing yourself, 6, setting boundaries and learning how to say no, and 7, surrounding yourself with supportive individuals and positive people. Now, if you're still watching this video, that means that you like it. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you've not yet subscribed. On to the next part of the video. The last aspect is doing your best. How do you do your best in your journey to pursuing excellence, you ask? And the first way that you do, and the most important one, is to set clear goals. Why this is important is because it helps you to focus, and focus is very important. And when you focus and you set clear goals, you have clarity. And as Robin Sharma would say in his book, The 5 a.m. Club, clarity precedes mastery. You can only master something when you are focused and clear on it. So the first way that you can always do your best is to set clear goals. They need to be SMART goals. Everyone knows this acronym. You also need to define what doing your best means. It will mean different for every person. So define what doing your best means to you. And this will help you to direct your efforts in that way. The second one is to develop a growth mindset. And what is a growth mindset? In my understanding, a growth mindset is the belief that abilities and skills can be improved with dedicated efforts. And ways to develop a growth mindset include embracing challenges and failures as opportunities for growth. The third way that you can do your best is to prioritize and manage your time. You can do this by using different time management techniques. It could be creating schedules, it could be having deadlines, it could also be time blocking, and many others. There are very many techniques. There is the Pomodoro technique. There are so many techniques. There are so many softwares that you can use even to plan your work. But the most important thing is learning how to prioritize different actions and activities by knowing which are the most important tasks, their urgency, and how impactful they are towards your goal. Because then you can prioritize your tasks and then you manage your time and ensure that you get the most out of your time every day. And a while ago I read a book. I can't remember the author, but I'll be sure to write the name of the book and the author somewhere. And the title is Eat the Frog. And I remember reading this book, picking this book and wondering, why would I eat a frog? But it's a good book because the author goes ahead to explain why it's important to do the most important tasks and the most difficult tasks early on, so that the biggest or the activities that could make you feel tired and just thinking that you don't have enough energy are already done early, and you can focus on the rest. And so this is a very, very good book. But then there are different authors and different researchers will talk about time management and prioritizing tasks in different ways. So it's finding a balance and finding what works for you. But it's important for you to do your best in your life. You need to learn how to prioritize tasks and manage your time. The fourth thing that you need to do your best is to take care of yourself. Your physical and mental well-being will determine how well you can do in every area of your life. Because for you to be able to do anything in your life, you need to be well, you need to have energy, and therefore you need to be rested. And taking care of yourself physically and mentally really is simple. It looks like getting enough rest and sleep, eating a balanced diet, exercising regularly, ensuring that you're moving. It's sharing and managing your stress effectively. It's taking care of your body and of yourself so that you can be able to do what you want to do. It's ensuring that your body has energy to go on and that you are able to tackle everything that comes to you in every way. So take care of yourself. The fifth way that you can do your best is to seek feedback. In Toastmasters, we say that feedback is the breakfast of champions, and it sure is, because feedback gives you the opportunity to get valuable insights, and it also helps you to see the areas that you need improvement. So seeking feedback is really important so that you can be able to improve in what you do. And the last thing you need to do is to practice discipline and consistency. There is a statement, I'm not sure whether I read or I heard, but it's, we will all suffer the pain of discipline, or will suffer the pain of regret. But the good thing is that the pain of discipline weighs ounces. It's very light. But the pain of regret weighs tons, and it's very heavy, because when you get to regret, it means that there's nothing you can do at that point. You've already wasted all this time and all these resources, and now you're regretting. So the most important thing, or the way that I could charge you out, is to go out and just embrace and practice discipline. Endure the pain of discipline so that you do not have to face the pain of regret. So it's every day practicing discipline in everything that you do, and being consistent, building consistency so that you can have momentum in your endeavors, in everything you do. So it's having habits, but not habits that you do once in a while, but having consistent habits. Those are the habits that make a difference, the consistent habits. So how can you do your best in your pursuit for excellence? The first way you can do it is to set clear goals. The second one is to develop a growth mindset. The third one is to prioritize and manage time. The fourth one is to take care of yourself. The fifth one is to seek feedback. And the sixth is to practice discipline and consistency. And my urge for you is to go out and consistently strive for excellence and remain committed to your journey of personal growth and becoming the best that you can be. And in everything, ensure that you give your best. Give your 100%. Whether things are working as you want or they are not, always give everything that you can be. Give your all. Do not leave room for regret. Do your best in everything that you do. And if you watched to this point, I am so grateful that you're still here, and I can see that you've liked this content. Consider hitting the like button, and also consider subscribing if you're not yet subscribed. Share with a friend, maybe this could help them and help me to grow this channel in the same way. And that's all for today. I hope that you have learned how you can be you, how you can do you, and how you can do your best, and that you implement these things, and that you see excellence in everything that you do. Continue seeking out excellence and being your best. So until next time, be you, do you, and always do your best. Bye.